Hey everyone, I'm Ryan, and this is this week's industry news. On September 29th, Nintendo Company turned 120 years old. Happy birthday, Nintendo! The Japanese-based video game company has been in the gaming industry since the 19th century, producing playing cards. It wasn't until the 70s until they got into the gaming industry and quickly became one of the most influential companies in the field. The company continues to dominate in the field of handheld gaming and also brings in casual gamers with the Nintendo Wii. Ah, Nintendo, look at you now, from your humble beginnings making cards to your large-scale success making Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. In addition, Min Lei, the co-creator of Counter-Strike, has begun work on a whole new shooter. Min previously turned down the opportunity to develop a Counter-Strike sequel for Valve. As if we needed one, Counter-Strike is still massively popular. He has dubbed his new game Tactical Intervention. However, that does not mean we should expect something radically different. Rather, a new take on the classic terrorists versus agents gameplay we have come to love. New tweaks include the presence of civilians throughout levels and the inclusion of attack dogs, which can be used to stun opponents. Tactical Intervention is for the PC and should be out by the end of the year. In other news, the Tokyo Game Show happened recently, and Capcom walked away with most of the big announcements, including a follow-up to Street Fighter IV called, interestingly, Super Street Fighter IV. Just think, Capcom once said they had no intention of even making Street Fighter IV. I guess they like money more than they thought they did. The new game comes with new characters, including fan favorite T-Hawk and newcomer Yuri, as well as an overhauled Ultra Combo system. Most controversial is that Capcom has no plans to make this a downloadable add-on, instead making it a budget disc-based release for both Xbox 360 and PS3 sometime next spring. Finally, Resident Evil fans rejoice and get ready to shell out more cash on Resident Evil 5 Alternative Edition. The poorly named expansion to Resident Evil 5 includes the whole game, the downloadable multiplayer mode, and a whole new chapter, which takes place in the mansion scenes and the flashback cutscenes in the main game. This chapter can be accessed separately through the main menu. Oh yeah, and you also get to play through the entire game with Sony's new motion controller. The game was shown using this control scheme at TGS, though you can choose if you want to just use a DualShock. The game is a PS3 exclusive in disc form, though Capcom has hinted at the possibility that will come as a download to the Xbox 360. Sans motion control, of course. That's all the news we have for you this week. Once again, I'm Ryan, and that was your industry news. Now take it away with the Sims 3 review.